This handsome fellow is Travis the chimpanzee. Travis was an actor. He had appeared in Coca-Cola commercials, The Man Show, even Maury Povich. He also was a murderer. How can you attribute murder to an animal, you might ask? Well, this poor chimpanzee was treated as a person his entire life. He never had the benefit of a chimpanzee education. He was treated as a human being without the qualifications for even understanding what it meant to be human or chimpanzee. He was bought by Sandra and Jeremy Harold for $50,000. They owned a tow truck company, and they had one child, but they wanted another. You see, when they adopted him, they invited him right into the family. They taught him everything it meant to be human. They treated him just like everyone else. They took him in the tow truck where he posed for photos. He fed himself. He watered himself. He even fed the animals and took care of them. He brushed his teeth. He drank from a long-stemmed wine glass. He thought he was a person. But he had a little bit of a dark side, and it began to show. One time, he was traveling through town, and somebody threw an empty soda can through the window, hitting Travis, and boy, it pissed him off. He saw the youngster that did it and opened up the car door and went after him. Luckily, he was so fat he couldn't catch the young man, and they finally got control of him. But that wasn't the only episode that he had. In 2000, the Herald's only child died in a car accident. Jeremy died not long after, and Sandra's life fell to pieces. Her mental state took a dive. She began bathing with and sleeping with Travis. She even went on record and said, if you haven't eaten with a chimp, bathed with a chimp, and slept with a chimp, then you do not understand chimpanzees. In 2009, the unthinkable happened. A friend of hers, 55-year-old Sandra Nash, was visiting. While she was visiting, she picked up a Tickle Me Elmo doll, not even thinking twice. Travis saw this, and it enraged him. You see, Tickle Me Elmo was his favorite, and she ought not have touched it. Sandra had taken to dosing Travis with doses of Xanax and alcohol to try to keep him calm. It seemed that it had the opposite effect that day. I will not add the audio or the photos of the aftermath. You'll have to look elsewhere for those. Let it suffice to say that what happened next was out of a horror movie. The attack had begun, and nothing would stop it short of death. I'm working on part 2 right now.